Man, pay attention to the topic, homie. Y'all get caught up with the appearance. Y'all get caught up with someone's wearing, how they sound, what they look like. Man, pay attention to the game, homie. Everything is ordained by the game and everything else is nonsensical. You know what I'm saying? People be trying to emphasize things that ain't gonna contribute to nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's the reason why I just sit back, take a sit like this, and I do what I do, man. Yeah, nah, man, I do what I do. And a lot of people, they fold on their old kind, homie. They be saying that they loyal, but the people that they rock with, they know who they don't rock with, and they associate with them. They having communications with them. Homie, let me tell you something right now. Anybody that's in your life that say that they real, they not supposed to be having communications with people that you don't associate with, homie. So you got to sit back and you got to say, am I willing to set aside my standards for somebody who don't even appreciate me? Because, homie, when people don't appreciate your value and you tolerate them, you depreciate yourself over time. You see, I'm able to give game, homie. I am the content. Each and everything that I say has value with it, homie. And that's the reason why people get mad. Because I have an alluring presence. My words never run out. The game never runs out. And even when I'm not on here, I'm still online all the time because I'm staying busy, homie. Yeah. A lot of people use this for recreational, you know what I'm saying? But they don't use it for inspirational. Yeah. May your roads lead you to, yeah, everything that I do leads me to where I go. You know what I'm saying? The hard work is going to put me in the proper destination. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's just the way that it's going to go. So, yeah, man, shout out to everybody in the building. I know we got some cheerleaders in here. I know we got some Keishas. I know we got some supporters, man. We got a little bit of everything. We got a little bit of this. We got a little bit of that, man. Hey, man, say, man, like the Scantron back in the day. We got all of the above. You know what I'm saying? If you are who you say you are, I am that I am, homie. You got to have that mentality. I see so many individuals, even people that I look up to, arguing, debating, doing all these things, all in the name of trying to prove a point. Homie, if you got to prove a point, you don't believe it because you got to prove it. If you believe who you is, why are you worried about anybody who's in disbelief? If you know who you are, why are you worried about anyone who is in disbelief? And shout out to Thailand for the 17 roses, homie. I appreciate that you understand that you got muted for saying something you wasn't supposed to, but at the same time, you still showing love to the game. The game love those who show love to it. The game don't even recognize that this that get put in that ain't a game. You can't put a movie inside of a PlayStation 2. Well, actually, you can. But y'all get what I'm saying, man. Yeah. No, man, y'all get what I'm saying, man. Don't play with your boy. Hey, what's good, Alyssa? Get that person up out of here. They speak in a language that I'm not understanding yet. You know, I'm using Duolingo and I'm starting to learn Spanish more, but I don't know what you're saying. So since I don't know what you're saying, I'm gonna go ahead and get you up out of here, like Kane say. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Kane. I better see everybody that claims to be a supporter of me telling Kane happy birthday. Yeah. And get that person up out of here, man. I'm not with the gotta get in a big clique with a bunch of guys and pretend like you're cool and defend a color. Like that whole mindset to me is flawed. Like I understand tribe, right? I understand you want to have a brotherhood filled with loyal, driven individuals. But those who get acquainted with the gang life and wear certain colors, they're not productive. They take from the less fortunate. They're not going after the people with all the possessions and they're not doing that, homie. They're you know what I'm saying? They look up to Robin Hood, but they're robbing the hood. The same place they're supposed to get out of, they taken away from. Yeah. So anybody that associates with that lifestyle, I'm not with, homie. And get that Keisha up out of here, man. Some of these people, they want to tell you if you in a cage, man, their own mind is one. They haven't escaped from it. They wake up every day, they don't do nothing, homie. Yeah, they robbing the hood, man. And this is why I told them, man, a lot of people, the law of attraction, they take it quite literally. They say, man, I really want to learn how to swim. Let me give you some game, and I want everybody to listen to this, okay? But quick, make sure each and every single one of y'all send me a message right now on TikTok, because as soon as this episode ends, homie, I'm going to send everybody my Snapchat. That's the best way to talk to me and know when I'm going live next, so make sure all of you do it right now, man. Yeah. So make sure that you stay up to date. That way you ain't got to get discommunicated. So listen, homie, a lot of people, it's like if you don't put the proper action towards the outcome that you want, right? If you want to get good at shout out to you, I'm a knight, I'm a shining knight, try not to take your girl. Hey, but listen to what I'm saying. If you do not put the action, you cannot expect the outcome. If I tell you that I really want to swim, well, guess what I have to do? I have to go learn I can't try to teach the swimmer how to swim because they know how to swim and I don't. If you don't have the prerequisites, then guess what, man? You can't be giving nobody no curriculum. Yeah, because you ain't even valid enough to educate. So what I'm saying is, if you want to learn how to swim, seek the knowledge from a swimmer, right? Um, because that law of attraction mindset, without no action, you're gonna go to the deep end of a pool. You could have had it all rolling in the deep. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna jump into the deep side of the pool and you're going to go underwater. And just like that, you're going to wake up swimming, but not in water. You're going to be swimming in the lake of fire for ignorance. So I'd rather actually learn how to swim than capping and acting like I really got action, because homie, it's better to learn something than to be arrogant. You know what I'm saying? You got to have humility because it gives you the opportunity to have accessibility to other people who develop themselves. There is no way that you can become stronger without realizing your weaknesses. There is no way that you can become stronger without realizing your weaknesses. A lot of people will cope and will solely focus on their strengths. And then when their weaknesses are exposed, they're not shocked. They might express it externally, but internally, they know exactly what's going on, homie. They might express it externally, but internally, they know exactly what's going on, homie. And get that Keisha up out of here, homie. I don't even know what time it is, but we got dudes sitting around. The sun is way past down, and they worried about how I look, homie. You see, the ladies are supposed to worry about how I look, and I look good, boy. I'm the most handsome man you'd have never seen, boy. I got the muscles, I got the hair, boy. I got the fat, boy. I got everything. You know what I'm saying? I look good, but the ladies supposed to be talking about that. Ain't no guy supposed to be up in here talking about my appearance, homie. Trying to cause an interference to what I'm talking about. Yeah, I look handsome. You know what I'm saying? So look, let me tell y'all about a conversation I heard at the gym today. And this is the reason why I say I don't want to hear no guys complaining about ladies. Because you guys nowadays are more worried about other men, not in a brotherhood type of way, but hey, can I put my hand in your pocket type of way. So I'm literally doing what I'm doing, right? Yeah, why are men commenting on men's looks anyway? That's what I'm saying, homie. Yeah, they be sitting around like, ooh, you go off, sis. I like your dreads. Like, what? Anyways, though, so I'm sitting around in the gym, right? Say, I'm taking pictures. I'm looking good. Y'all saw it if you on my Snapchat. I'm flexing. Got my muscles out. I'm doing what I'm doing, right? Man, all of a sudden, I hear a grown man. He about twice my age walking past me, right? And there's an elder man over here. You know how I be going in the locker room. People be changing. Now, I don't understand why guys go in there and they think that they can change in front of other men. That already tells me what side of the fence you on. But anyways, dude walk past. Homie, when you walk past and you see certain things, if that's not what you want to see, you're supposed to keep walking. Man, he turned to the right. And the reason that I know he turned to the right is because of what he said, not because of how I looked at him. He turned to the right. Man, ooh, you got a nice. And these are the types of individuals that we got, homie. They go to the gym to strengthen their physical, but their mental is very, very weak. They go to the gym to strengthen their physical, but their mental is very, very weak. They listen to Fresh and Fit podcasts. They listen to all these other relationship podcasts and they say, I want a woman that's going to do this. I want a woman that's going to do that. No, homie, you want a boy. You want a huckleberry. There ain't no way that you sitting around and you having these types of conversations and you're participating in these types of activities and you saying that you want a woman. Because what your girl going to be feeling like when you come home and you say, yeah, babe, today when I was in the locker room, this guy had his what? Man, the minute that you tell your girl that you looked at another man's hot dog, she's going to somehow pack everything in her purse as if it was a suitcase. She is going to leave the front door and hit the highway and never ever talk to you again. There's like literally no reason. And these are the types of individuals that we're dealing with. My theory on entertainment and recreational activities and things that you enjoy that don't necessarily equate to anything monetary, I think that you have to earn that. If I want to watch Kitchen Nightmares by Gordon Ramsay or any anime or whatever show that I want to watch, I have to earn it. And how do I earn it? By putting in work. I have a lot of goals that I have to do on a day-to-day basis. And until those goals get completed, there is no Hell's Kitchen. There's no video game. Y'all got to get it done. But a lot of people are procrastinating, and instead of doing what they need to do, they're doing what they feel like doing, which is the exact reason how you stumbled into my life. Because you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, and if you is, salute. And if you got to tell me you're doing what you're supposed to do, that's how I know you're not. Because if you was, you wouldn't have to explain. So basically, what I'm trying to say, man, is what needs to be understood is already overstood. So when you feel like you got to convince somebody, that's where you're already wrong, homie. Yeah. No, when you feel like you got to convince somebody, that's where you're already wrong. You say, nice shirt. I appreciate it, man, but pay attention to the game server. Don't worry about the shirt. If it wasn't for TikTok, the shirt wouldn't even be on. Yeah. You say, do what you have to, despite on how you feel. Yeah, man, but if you yell in my comment section again, you are going to the hallway. Yeah. No, I'm in front of the board and I'm giving some game, and you sitting around yelling in my comment section. Oh man, my video done went off. Yeah, I'm not used to being where I'm at right now. I'm going live. Usually I don't go live on this day. Yeah, get that key ship out of here, man. Yeah, man. Look at them. They do anything to be seen. They think, oh, he said something about all caps. So if I let out Keisha capitalize, maybe I can capitalize upon that opportunity and somehow get a response. I'm the real dirty dad. No, no. And you will all meet the inevitable fate of being muted, going to my page, seeing my first pin post, and being so mad because exactly what you see in that video is a representation very accurately of you. It's asinine to be sitting around wasting time listening to someone that you claim not to like when you could actually be doing something that is going to better you. And get that person up out of here for questioning me. How are you tonight? Oh, congratulations. That's what's up. We all live on planet Earth. Get that Keisha up out of here. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing absolutely phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, man. You Keisha. Hey, homie. You particularly. I'm not going to say your name, but you. Yeah. You always watch everything we do, and you always got an opinion. You know what I'm saying? And you follow Kane even though you don't like him. So listen, it's Kane's birthday. So Keisha, I want you to go tell Kane happy birthday right now. If you don't go tell him happy birthday, and I see you in his comments letting out Keisha again, you ain't no longer gonna be viewing my live from this account. Okay? Yeah. It ain't gonna happen no more. It's 3:15 a.m. in the morning right now. I don't even know what time it is. I appreciate it, Riz. And get that person up out of here. I don't know who Kesha is. Kesha, I haven't heard of her since 2012. We're talking about Keisha. Out of there. Get that person up out of here too for saying fly me out. Yeah, you gonna fly out. I don't pay for that. Yeah, I don't pay for play. You know what I'm saying? No. This ain't like back in the day whenever you go to Chuck E. Cheese's and you need certain tokens and tickets. No, homie, I want to play the game. I don't, ain't no 25 cents to play. Ain't none of that, homie. He said, keep your night great, brother. I appreciate that, brother. Hi. Yeah, but man, we're just having a good time. I wanted to do it live for y'all. I got a lot of things to do, so I won't be live that long. You know, this is part of the work. A lot of y'all, if you actually had the opportunity to go live, all you would do is get on here and say, hey, anybody want to join me and have a versus battle? We can just look at each other. We have nothing in common, but we can see how many people like us. No, no, homie. I get on live and I aspire to inspire the right people. My game is not meant for everybody. Get that person up out of here. You see, I didn't mind your conversational skills, but listen, homie. No, man. You worried about what I believe in, man. You don't even believe in yourself, and you worried about somebody else, homie. You see, that's the first step in the wrong direction, man. No, man. Don't be worried about what I like, man. You know what I'm saying? And get that person up out of here too. You know what I'm saying? Saying ha ha in the chat, man. If you want to laugh, laugh out loud. Everybody want to share their experiences. Look at me, I'm laughing. Ooh, I went to a restaurant. Ooh, this is what I meant. Nobody asked, homie. You have to understand a lot of things that y'all be saying. Nobody asked. I didn't ask. Chucky didn't ask. Like, bro, literally nobody asked. Chucky, hold up. Did you ask?
Hi, I'm Chucky, and I wouldn't talk if I were you.
He said I wouldn't talk. He said I wouldn't talk if I were you. Chucky just gave y'all some game, homie. Yeah. No, Chucky just gave y'all some game. He said I wouldn't talk if I were you. If you don't have anything productive to say, then it should be primarily hushed. Silence, man. You can learn a lot by being quiet. I am really good at representing the dynamic of wherever I'm at, right? If there's someone that's better than me at playing pickleball, I'm not going to try to come in and say, well, yes, I'm really strong and I'm really fast. So I'm going to be, no, I'm going into someone else's league. So if I want to be able to be something that is an impact, not just for you, but for myself, I got to get better. I have to develop. You have to understand the dynamic of whatever your endeavor is. Who is the most successful person here? Do you want to become that? Ask the proper questions, but quit trying to tell people who put in the work what they should do because you don't even do anything. No, man. Quit trying to tell people who put in the work what to do because you don't even do anything. I mean, let's talk about this in theory. A lot of artists release music, right? And they deem success based off of how many people say they like it and don't like it. Well, it seems like the terminology of artist has changed because being an artist means you express yourself. People are going to have their opinions about your expression. Does it invalidate the fact that you express yourself? No. So, with that being said, you shouldn't care. But now people deem success based off of acceptance. Nah, I deem success based off of did I reach my goals? And if I didn't, did I at least put in the most effort that I possibly could? And if the answer is no, there's more work to do. But if I did, I can live with that and I'm on to the next thing. But it's never based off of what you say because you guys base your responses, your perceptions, your opinions all by the way of your emotions. And if you feel a certain way one day and then you feel a certain way the next day, that's how you maneuver. He really changed the industry. I mean, I didn't ask about King Von. Get that person out of here. Yeah, yeah. He didn't change nothing in his community. All he did is make music about taking his own kind out. Individuals that look like him just in the mirror and he wanted to take him out, and he did it. And guess what? He lived by it and he disappeared by it. So you can keep worshiping someone who is not productive for the community, but that has no place in my chat. You know, yeah, coming in here talking about a king. Von, he ain't no king. And y'all need to stop idolizing kings. All kings wasn't good kings. That's how I know a lot of y'all don't do your history. Y'all automatically think the word king is some type of compliment. Man, if y'all knew the history of what these kings was doing back in the day, say, yeah, man. And yeah, man. So, man, we just doing it how we do it, man. Yeah, no, man, we just doing it how we do it. Most people can't, won't, and don't, you know? Yeah. That's what I feel about Nipsey Hussle. I can't really speak on Nipsey Hussle. I don't have a lot of knowledge about him. But what I will tell you is when you become a higher level of status, you cannot be accessible to everybody. He got rich and still wanted to be around the poor people. He got rich and still wanted to be around the poor people. Whenever your status increases, you cannot surround yourself with certain individuals, even if you want to help them. There's such a thing called loving somebody from a distance, homie. Yeah. No, man, there's a certain thing called loving somebody from a distance because if you get too close to the wrong people, something that ain't right is going to happen. Something just ain't right. Come on, man. I'm just giving you some game, and everything I say is 100% facts, homie. Yeah, so make sure each and every single one of y'all send me a message. I'm getting ready to end this episode soon, man. Yeah, I'm swole, man. As a man, I don't know why you're worried about my muscles, but I might as well flex on people. Yeah. Sit that person out of here. We need that person to go sit in timeout. Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about. They asking questions. They trying to get to know me. They don't even know themselves. Knowledge yourself is the first thing that you should worry about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Quit listening, ask questions, and listen to understand. Yeah. Get that out of here too. Good night. And look, man, let's get a quick roll call. Where's everybody located? You know what I'm saying? Because that's another reason why these keys should be mad. Because we're global. We are heard from pillar to post all around the earth. So everybody, where are you from? Because we getting bigger and bigger each and every single day, elevating the minds and just compartmentalizing everything and just giving it to everybody. I'm a giving type of individual. I don't like taking from people. You know what I'm saying? What it say? Kansas City, Cali, Chicago, San Diego, and get that out of here. Didn't nobody say nothing about Poe. Yeah, man. Poe people live everywhere, homie. Your city ain't special. Yeah. Y'all be so quick to represent a state. Y'all be so quick to represent a city. But guess what? Whenever you were at the lowest points of your life, that city didn't turn into a physical person to come help you. The same places that you live in will be the same places that you would be on the streets in. Yeah. I seen a lot of people in Los Angeles. They went out to LA, all in the name of seeing Hollywood. They thought that they was gonna be successful. They thought they was gonna do this, down the third, and they ended up on the sidewalk, homie, down. People that look just like you, and they had a dream like Martin Luther King. But everything is not what it seems. So that's why I say, homie, you gotta know who you is. Because if you go to the wrong place, man, you're gonna get lost. And you think that when people see you, they think that you're looking for money. No, you're looking for yourself. Because ever since you put yourself in this environment, you've been lost. I was a lost boy, like that Jaden Smith song, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the Will Smiths got going on, but they putting that in front of your face to distract you from what's going on around the world. The more that you're worried about these celebrities, relationships, the less that you're worried about yourself. about the relationships that you have prolonged for too long and the ones that you don't pour into. Everybody wants to drink. Everybody wants something put in their cup. What about pouring into others? And the people that you pour into, do they pour back? Because if not, you see that. You didn't hear it. They didn't say, hey, man, I'm not going to pour into your cup. You saw that they're not pouring into your cup. There's nothing to be said, but you no longer need to pour into their cup. Hey, hi, what's up? What do you do? California, cost of living is crazy. Yeah, the cost of living is insane. You know what I'm saying? But the cost of thinking is absolutely free. So utilize that before they start charging you for it. That's why I tell people, man, if you have all these dreams of going to LA and stuff like that, just understand that it even costs money to breathe when you're walking in LA. Tell me how you're supposed to breathe with no air. Hey, man, yeah, yeah. So, like, you got to become better. Each and every single day, you can get one level better than you were yesterday. You get that key ship out of here. It's like when you're like playing Skyrim, you know, once you do a certain level of attacks or you do a certain amount of quests, you level up and you unlock new skills. But if you don't do anything, literally you will be standing there as an NPC and the time of day will go from night to day to morning to night to day to morning over and over and you will never level up. You would think that just because time passes that you level up. No. There's a lot of people that are way older than me. They might have gray hair, gray in their beards, but just because they look mature don't mean they are mature. Ooh, I'm just giving you some game. Everything in the media is propaganda. That's 100% facts. That's 100% facts, man. You ain't lying, homie. So look, man, make sure each and every single one of y'all message me because I'm gonna be messaging everybody in my request immediately after this live. I'm gonna send everybody my Snapchat. It's the best way to talk to me, know when I'm going live next, and to stay up to date with the content. I do everything, and anything that I'm not doing right now that I want to do, guarantee that I'm working on it. Yeah, man. The way that I see it is, I'm able to understand that these are the list of things that I want to do, and on this crossword puzzle, each and every single letter provides me a possibility to check mark each and every single word on the side. But I have to look, I have to pay attention, and I have to focus. And if I'm waiting on someone else to help me solve this crossword, I will prolong my completion. People will hinder you when they realize they control you. People will hinder you when they realize that you overvalue their opinions. They will make you feel like you're less than, even though you're greater than them. I don't run out of game, homie. I do this in my sleep. You can't compete. You'll have certain people that'll do you a certain way. They'll leave for a while, then come back like, hey, like you think I don't notice what you did? I'm laughing internally, but on the external, I'm just like, I'm a smile type of guy. I'm a cordial type of individual. You know what I'm saying? Because it's better to play possum to act like you know everything. Because I don't know everything. And in life, there's no way, there's not a single individual that knows everything. But whatever you know, do you apply it? Because if you don't live by what you know, when it pertains to your grind, then guess what? It's just as pointless as having a library that nobody visits. Okay, you got all the books, but who reads them? Nobody. So what's the point of the knowledge? Critically acclaimed author who did this, that, and the third. Okay, but who utilizes what you wrote about? I'm just giving y'all some game, homie. So look, I'm finna go ahead and pass the mic over to y'all. Do y'all have any topics, advice that you would like? Whatever the case may be, man, I always like to pass the microphone over to you guys just to do a different type of dynamic and get that person out of here. They can't even spell app properly. Imagine using an app and not knowing how to spell it. Out of here. Crazy, man. And I swear, these people want to master the art of Keisha, the art of Kung Fu, the art of this, that, and the third, but they haven't even mastered the English language, my guy. How do you misspell a three-letter word? I mean, you can't make this up, Keisha. You can't make this up, man. So you said, what do I think of Volk stepping up on short notice? I think Volk is the definition of a warrior. Um, I think that he has a lot of confidence because he got to really test the prowess of his Makhachev's grappling, and I think that he's already lost. Once you lost once, he's the type of individual that's going to try again. And when you have that mentality of I'm going to try again if given the opportunity, there is no ceiling on your capabilities. So I think that Volk is one of one when it comes to competitors in the current UFC. I mean, you obviously got Kamaru Usman, but just the impact in the spectrum and also um, reflecting upon how many different bouts he's had this year. He's just a dog, man, and you can't make him like that. You know what I'm saying? You're either you are that or you're not. So I think that he's an absolute dog. That was a great question. Does anybody else have any questions? Want any advice, man? I'm giving y'all a little bit of time before I go. I got a lot of things to do, but I'm trying to give y'all some time. You know what I'm saying? So Go ahead, take your time now. Mm. And by the way, guys, we're thinking because we're gonna redye this. It's gonna be all blonde, and we're gonna do an indigo blue on this side. So stay tuned for that. Once I get my retwist, we'll start progressively working towards that. You know what I'm saying? New beginnings. Let's try something new. I have a vintage Street Fighter shirt, and you just reminded me to wear it tomorrow. Okay, that's what's up. What's your favorite character from the show, bro? I like this shirt. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. I like that. I don't know, but anyways, anybody got anything productive to talk about? I'm giving y'all a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna leave. And once I leave, and you think of something, don't say, "Oh my gosh, I wish I would have asked it." Ask it now, Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy Neutron, ask me now. You will accomplish what you truly want. Whatever you say you want to do but don't do, it's because you truly don't want to do it. That's all I got to say at the end of the day. So just understand that trial and error is going to be mandatory. It's not something that you can override, and there is a reward even if you can't see it. Get that Keisha up out of here immediately. You know what I'm saying? You just described exactly what you did. Out of there. How do you keep a steady, positive mindset? Okay. Well, I would say that I tell people about this, and I've said it for a few years now. Optimism. Um, However you feel, that's fine. Be real with how you feel. You might be going through a certain situation. You might have lost someone. You might be questioning certain things, whatever the case may be. But just because of your emotions come into your life doesn't mean your responsibilities leave. Just because your emotions come into play doesn't mean your responsibilities take a vacation. So understand that you still have to take care of what needs to be taken care of, even when you're emotionally compromised. We all go through certain things. Life throws curveballs, it throws haymakers, it does everything that it does. And sometimes it's completely, I would argue more often than not, inevitable. It comes out of nowhere, it's spontaneous, and certain people leave your life that you thought would never ever. But what you have to understand is guess what? Whatever happened, happened. But whatever you don't make happen won't happen. Whatever happened on the outside happened. But what you do not actualize coming from the inside. That's the origin of the thought. The thought that you have, whatever the case may be when it pertains to what you need to do, starts from the inside. So if you don't bring it out, it will never ever come out. And a lot of people want to talk about the Walking Dead. Homie, there are zombies out here in current times. They just don't look like what you see in these movies and in these shows, and I'm trying to show you. It just don't look like what these movies show, but I'm trying to show you. You say, how do you handle tough situations? You handle them. You see, man, I love a lot of these questions because literally the answers are in it of in itself. How do you handle tough situations? You handle tough situations. There is no other way to handle it. How do you ride a bike? You use the handles. You got to handle it, buddy, because if you do it with no hands, you're going to fall. And guess what? Even if you use your handles, something that isn't even a part of the bike might cause the bike to fall, but at least you knew you were handling it. You do what you can. You can't focus on what you can't do. You focus on what you can control. You don't try to control what you can't. Effort is something that you can always fall, not even voluntarily. You have to. You have to. Don't let life pass you by. Don't be a leaf in the wind. You know? So, hey, man, we got any more topics or anything like that? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it. Let's do what we do. I might come back for another live. Probably not for real. I usually don't even go live on this day. But I said, why not? Mm-hmm. You gotta have a why not mentality, man. You know? Test yourself. You'll reach new heights. You can have a lot of, you can be really anxious about it. You'll have a lot of questions inside, but don't let that stop you from doing what need to be done. You gotta love when you're live doing what you do, and all of a sudden you get a notification from something. Hey, your new subscription just got renewed. You're paying for this. You're paying for that. I swear, every day of the month I'm paying for something. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's about, homie. How do you, man? You don't cure it. There is no cure, homie. We all go through that seasonally, depending upon what's happening in life. There is no way to cure with it. What you have to understand is it's kind of like Ichigo with what's the anime called Bleach. You just gotta live with it. You gotta live with it, homie. It's a gift and a curse, okay? But you have to see it as a gift because that curse provided you to become stronger to be able to deal with the curse. You get what I'm saying? You can become the curse has a cap to it. Your strength doesn't. You have unlimited energy. So with that being said, man, I'm just giving y'all game, homie. Any more topics? Any more topics? Good night. Have a great night. You as well, Jake. Thank you. And shout out to all of my moderators, man. You guys are doing fantastic. I see Ava. Shout out to Travis for the 2 TikToks. Thank you, my guy. Shout out to everybody donating to this game that I never left or slept upon. Um, Keep your mind busy, also doing productive things. For me, the gym helps. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Healthy body doesn't always equate to a healthy mind, though. There's a lot of people that are shallow, and all of their confidence comes from the gym, and not actually anything that they've done outside of there. So don't just be somebody that's strong here and not strong up here. Seek to learn more knowledge. Um, Try new things that you've always been passionate about, just never took the first step. It could be as little as buying a box of brownies from Walmart and actually going through the process of following the instructions to completion instead of sitting around and waiting on somebody else to do it before you do it. You know what I'm saying? Do you mind scrolling up to my last question? Nah, homie, nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't scrolling up, so you're gonna have to type it again. If you really wanted to get an answer, you would type it again. But I ain't scrolling up. I ain't touching my phone until I hit that power button, homie. So I appreciate you asking, but no, I decline. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to decline. You don't gotta always answer a phone call, homie. Sometimes you can decline and get it up out of your mind. Yeah, you get. No, man, no. Say, man, but that's mean. I didn't say I was here to be nice. And I don't think Chucky nice either. Hold on, let's see what Chucky got to say. Let's see what Chucky got to say.
You got your wish. Your mind now, doll. Now sit back and learn from the master.
Man, Chucky, you ain't never lied. Sit back and learn from the master, Daniel's son. Chucky ain't lying yet, homie. Yeah. No, man, he been telling the truth. You heard it from him first. I didn't say it. He did. Yeah, man. So, all right, guys. So I'll give you about 30 more seconds. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this. It was a great episode. I didn't know who would show up. You know what I'm saying? I used to believe that the success of the viewer count was all dependent upon the location, but no, homie, it's about the person that's giving the game. All I see is a question mark, my guy. You say I missed it. What'd you miss? Did you miss me? Probably. What? I'm so smooth with it, homie. Oh, oh. Yeah, I'm so smooth with it, man. Yeah. I know how to do it, man. I could talk forever, ever. Getting back together. I could talk forever, homie. Yeah. No, man. And make sure y'all go check out that new song with me and Kane. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we just put out a new song today. I'm always putting out music, man. I put out a couple of snippets for my upcoming project, and I had one of my supporters say, "Bro, already you just dropped 18 2 days ago." But it's like, okay, I'm already worried about the next 18. It never ever stops. Well, man, I just feel like you release too much. Okay, well, guess what? I didn't ask. I don't feel like I release enough. That's just me. That's the mindset that you need to have, homie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, I don't see any more topics, man. So, with that being said, make sure each and every single one of you message me so I can get y'all that Snapchat, man. It's the best way to talk to me, knowing I'm going live next, and to support the content. With that being said, I might do another episode tonight, but I'm not promising anything. So with that being said, get that Keisha up out of here. And we're going to keep on winning. They're going to keep on pretending. And we're going to be vital to the title of everything that we put down, man. So with that being said, I got to go put in work. That way I can give y'all some more game, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we done with the talking. Peace.